Hey guys, Zule Gamer here for Zule Fandom. We're continuing with our Ser Gilmore walkthrough in Dragon Age Origins. We have fetched our Mabari Hound, spoken with Fergus and said our goodbyes, and we have went to bed for the evening. We are awoken by our Mabari Hound barking because Highever Castle is under attack. Let's get started.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
At this point, being awoken so quickly, you'll have to take a moment to re-equip your armor, or you will be fighting with no weapons and no armor. You will literally start throwing punches because you'll have no other way to defend yourself. So if we take a look at the name of that soldier, it says House Soldier. And the reason my screen pauses automatically when I enter combat is that I have it preset in my options, so that gives me a few seconds to set up my tactics. If I have other players, I can check out how many enemies there are.
Is the gun.
You can even
I shall do it.
pre-cast attacks so that when you unpause, you'll automatically start attacking. Or if you have a mage and they throw some buffs up, or a Templar to dispel magic or anything like that. So that's pretty useful if you have it paused for combat. In some cases it does get a little tedious because sometimes I don't want to pause between every single attack. But it's just something I find that, especially for larger battles, it's a little more convenient. So we do watch our health. We'll add health poultices and use them when they're needed. Your Mabari will use Mabari Crunch. It's just like a cookie thing you'll find in your inventory, and you can also have your mage make them. But that's their heals. Injury kits are for if your party member dies, when they're revived they will have an injury. Some of them are pretty horrific too if you read the descriptions of them. But you just use the injury kits and it will get rid of that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm showing the very first console command that I'm going to use. Oops, I typed it in wrong, but it's called Supercrit Player. So when you enable console commands, you go into your Dragon Age Origins .exe on your desktop. You right click in Properties under target, you add, or sorry, at the end of daorigins.exe, you space dash enable developer console, and then save that or press OK. Once you relaunch Dragon Age Origins, pardon me, you will then be able to press the slide button, which is kind of the little squiggly button above the tab. Pressing that, you'll see a little bracket arrow pop up. Typing in runscript space ZZ underscore supercrit player will then add 1,000 health, 50 strength, and 50 dexterity to your player. And this can be done to any player. So even a mage can have 50 strength and 50 dexterity. It just makes them hit extremely hard. But with 50 strength, that enables me to actually now wear armor that I normally would not be able to wear for my level. I'm not going to put that on right now. I'll show you that afterwards. But so
Darling,
I've just leveled,
I heard
but
fighting outside
being in
and
a
I feared the
cutscene, it
worst.
won't allow me
Are
to
you
level.
hurt?
So we'll do that in a second.
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
So our mother has joined our party. I'm just going to level my character now. With adding the super crit player, if I added my points to my strength, which I could do, at the end of the game I would be super OP'd, which is overpowered. I don't want to necessarily like make the game ridiculously easy the entire time, but I just think it's sort of fun sometimes because the super crit player and the improved atmosphere mod that I have make my player do the finishing move a lot more often, which is pretty cool. So that's why I've done it. I'm just changing out some of my gear now because with the strength and the dexterity, I'm able to use some of the DLC items and specialty items that I received but could not equip because I wasn't eligible. So we'll go ahead and we will outfit her. I don't think I have anything for her right now. We'll pick up a weapon probably from one of these soldiers here. We'll level him. It's good to take a look at your companion's tactics every once in a while, because once you add the tactics slots, every time you level, you have the option to add a talent. So the talent that you would choose would be the combat tactics. With adding those, they have more automatic things that they will do, or predetermined things that you will choose to have them do anytime they engage in a battle. And combat tactics is universal throughout Dragon Age, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition.
As you say.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents? How he's not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this. Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
So we've encountered a locked chest. You would need to be a rogue with the lockpicking skill high enough to be able to unlock that. So the way you would do that is once you level, you would choose that in your rogue talents. It's 4 levels, usually this point, but sometimes there's actually very good items in the lock chest, but sometimes it honestly just drops. So it's kind of hit or miss, but it's a good thing to do is to keep a rogue in your party so that you never end up missing out on gear that is in a lock chest. Also, a little bit later on, we will pick up a quest that we actually have to find love letters to blackmail people with. And we have to find 12 of them, and some of them are in locked chests. So just keep that in mind to always have a rogue in your party.
If she hadn't been here.
I think this is where we will end this video. In our next video, we will pick up at Ser Gilmore's sacrifice. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you at the next video.